momentum. That's the new aim of the game leading up to Gold Coast Marathon. All right, so it's Wednesday morning, and at the moment that means cross training, 75 minutes on the bike, on the cards today, which should be around 42K, or will go to 42K. But that also means that yesterday was track. Today's session is, today's session is gonna be 6 times 800, 6 times 200, working on high cadence and getting everything going properly. Gonna get into it now and then we'll talk about it after. Had a fantastic track session this week. It wasn't quite as good as last week, but I'm still picking up steam. And again, like I just said before, it's all about building momentum at the moment. The goal time for the 800s was between 2:45 and 2:50. The goal time for the 200s was between 35 to 37. So around 3:20s for the 800s and closer to 3 minutes for the 200s. It was a great session, it was a challenging session. We went somewhere new, we went over to Emerald Lakes, me and Ben. I'm helping Ben with his running at the moment. He did really well. He did 4 800s, 6 200s. He's getting ready for Hyrox in Sydney, which will be cool. Make a video about that. But a little breakdown of the session before I get into my bike properly. Pace was a little inconsistent, but not too bad. Was a pretty strong headwind on the way out and a good tailwind on the way back. I got a little overexcited on the second rep and did probably close to my fastest 800 ever outside of a race. I averaged 3:13, which was definitely too quick, but held on really strong for the second half. And sort of the 800s came in, I'm looking at my phone, the 800s came in around 3:24 average. With the wind was quicker, into the wind was a little slower. That's where it averaged out. So it was good. It showed last week wasn't a one-off. Backed it up this week, built more momentum, and had a really good session. Ben did really well. He was averaging probably just over 3 minutes for his 800s, and he was beating me in the 200s. So I averaged around 34 for the 200s, so everything was quicker than prescribed and a lot of fun. Next big session of the week, the one I'm looking forward to the most, threshold on Friday. Got 3 9-minuters. Last week I started them at 3:40. I was feeling good and finished just over 4 minutes, which is not good. So this week the goal will be to go out a bit closer to 4 minutes and finish off strong down around 3:40 hopefully. So I've got another hour and 10 minutes on the bike. Nice easy run tomorrow and some strides, and then on to threshold. All right, bright and early, Friday. Sun hasn't even come up yet. We are up at the Spit in Main Beach for threshold. This is where I've been coming to do threshold for quite a while now. Here with the group, they're still out on their warm-up. My warm-up was a bit shorter. I'm sure you'll see all of them in the session and in the sort of the rapid shoe change which happens. Everyone runs in, changes their shoes. It's good. I've got 3 by 9 minutes with 60 seconds in between. Ben's doing 3 by 9 minutes, so he'll do well in that. Goal today is to flip last week. Last week I did 3 by 9,
but I did 3x10, but I started at 340, finished at 350. So today's the goal, flip it around, try negative split, good habit to get into. Super high cadence, that was what I was really good with last week. So I'm gonna try and match that. First run in the Kipchoge edition Alpha Fly. The Olympic ones finally bit the dust. So let's see how these ones go, if they've got the good vibes or not. I'm gonna do a couple of drills before everyone gets here, and talk a little bit of shit while we change shoes and then get started.
How's your running going at the moment? Got it, mate? Yeah.
Yeah, there's Benny.
Woo! That's probably my best threshold ever. Let's do a warm down, catch up to Ben, catch up to Rinny and Kyle, wait for everyone else. Let's have a breakdown. I need to catch my breath for a minute. That people have made. All right, what a day. Great run this morning. Didn't do my breakdown straight after because there's waves. So shut down to Burley and surf for nearly 3 hours. And now just finishing up my easy afternoon ride 40 minutes before I mow the lawn. So straight into it, this morning's session. Wow, what a bit of a surprise. After last week, I was hoping to average sort of 350s for the session. Ended up averaging 340 for the whole thing. So just a little refresh, I had 3 9-minuters. The reason why I do 9-minuters or 10-minuters, sometimes it's 15-minuters. Here on the Gold Coast, it is so hot and you get more out of the session in the end by breaking it up, just having quick 60 seconds in between reps. It's not stopped. You gotta keep moving, you keep running. So it's jog recovery. As we go into winter, it's gonna go up again to constant reps of 30 minutes, 40 minutes, longer 5Ks, which will be exciting, because I haven't done that yet. But today it was 9 minutes, so jump straight into the first one. I pull my phone up. We're up with the group this morning as well, which was fun. You're seeing more of that. You're gonna do more filming around that, and they're all really good people. It's a lot of fun, makes the sessions go quicker. So everyone had different. This morning, first rep, I tried to jump on the back with Rini and Kyle. They had a 30-minute progressive build, and it was just a little bit too quick for me. So I slowed down. When I'm sessioning, I run with just lap time and lap distance on, or total time if it's like today, where I need to know sort of 10 minutes, not lap after one rep. So I don't have pace on, it's just off feel. It felt a little too quick going out with them. Went through the first K in 3:41. It spooked me a little. I thought going a little bit quick, but just, yeah, I'm working on this mindset of building momentum, and I was like, all right, well, maybe today's the day you have a really good one. So just rolled with it. Ended up going 3:41, 3:43, 3:45 pace. The last bit was 400 meters. So 2.41 K for the first rep, 60 seconds. Felt really good and really controlled. Rolled straight into the next rep. So again, just off feel, and smashed it out in, and did it in 3:40, 3:43, and then again 3:45 pace for the last 420 meters. So that one was 2.42 K. Last rep, wrapped it up doing 3:41, 3:41, 3:43 pace for the last 430 meters. So overall, just a really, really, really good session. It could actually be my best threshold session that I've ever done. And all without looking at my watch, just for time. Working on really lifting my cadence up, we think that's been a contributor to all the calf injuries. Really low cadence, and wore fresh pair of shoes this morning. My Olympic color Alpha Flies finally bit the dust, so on to the Kipchoge edition from late last year. It's a good feeling when you're on a roll. Been working really, really hard lately on that mindset. And like I said at the beginning, it's just all about building momentum at the moment. Gold Coast is just the start, it's not the end. It's just all about, it's just all about building progress through the year. So that's it for this week. I have a big decision next week. Do I race or not? I'm meant to be running a 10K here on the coast. I'm not sure if I will. I have to talk to my coach about it. We'll see. Either way, it'll be fun. It'll be a good week. More exciting stuff coming soon. So make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment. How's your training going? And I'll see you next week.